Hey everyone, I'm Mike Brooks in the Shape Your Future Healthy Kitchen with our good friend Chef Valerie from OUTU School of Community Medicine. Today, it's kind of a traditional West African stew, but it's your version.
So yes, this is actually, I think it's pretty traditional, but it does have sweet potato and peanut butter. So you might be kind of familiar with like a peanut sauce that goes with Thai food. And this kind of goes along with that too because it does have chilies in it. In fact, with the base of this stew is onion, garlic, and jalapeno. So you're going to get some spice and heat with that peanut butter that's eventually going to go in. So with that, we actually have some grated ginger. And so you could chop this really finely. We have grated this on a microplane, which is just a little, looks like a planer, like a wood planer.
Oh, okay.
So this just all gets sauteed together. And if we had more time, then we would let things cook a little bit more thoroughly. We're going to go ahead and put about a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, and we're going to add some chopped sweet potato. And you might notice that we have left the peel on just for extra fiber and nutrients. It tastes delicious and obviously way easier than trying to peel the sweet potatoes, which can be quite hard. So I'm going to click this up to get it going a little bit. So if we had more time, we would wait until this was nice and soft and caramelized because it does bring out the natural sugars in the sweet potato. All right, so this gets nice and soft. And then the next thing that goes in is some tomato paste. And you do want to cook canned tomato product, kind of take some of that really acidic bite that it has. So you want to saute that a little bit and really let those flavors mellow out. And so the next thing that goes in is some water and some low sodium vegetable broth. You could make your own, you can buy it in the store. And this just is gonna go right in and you're gonna bring this to a simmer. And you're gonna cook it for 20 or 30 minutes or until the sweet potato has really softened very, very well.
Yes.
So once that gets all stirred together and has softened quite a bit, you can go ahead and add your garbanzo beans at any time. So this is traditionally made with chicken, and we went ahead and did a plant-based protein, the garbanzo beans.
Oh, okay.
Very affordable, very delicious, and they blend just very well. The flavors go very nicely with all of this. So once this is all simmery and lovely and the flavors have really come together, then you're gonna add peanut butter. This recipe calls for a cup of peanut butter. If you try this and you think that was a little much on the peanut butter for me, then maybe you want to cut that back to a half a cup, or maybe that's where you want to start because you can always add a little bit more. So the peanut butter goes right in.
And that just thickens it up, adds a little zing to it? Okay.
Yes, so because peanuts are a very widely used ingredient in some parts of African cooking. Okay, and so then the last ingredient is we have used Swiss chard. And so you can see here this beautiful Swiss chard. This is rainbow or ruby chard. It comes in pink, yellow, red, white, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I call it kind of a gateway green, okay? So it's not gonna be as bitter or as tough as kale or collard greens. You can totally eat the entire rib. It's tasty, and in fact, it tastes a lot more like spinach than it does some of those heartier greens that are bitter. And I think it's very good. And can you attest to that? Is it very good?
It is good.
Okay, good.
It is good. Okay.
So you're going to actually put, I just put a little bit just for our purposes today, but you would actually put an entire bunch of greens. And so your finished product here is this peanut sweet potato stew with the greens. It has a little cilantro. You could do chopped peanuts on top and a good squeeze of lime, like a heavy squeeze of lime on top.
Okay, let's give it a quick taste test. There's a little kick.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a little spicy. Good stuff, though.
So it traditionally could be even hotter because one of the accompaniments is hot sauce. So you could make it even hotter to your taste.
I love it. All right. Chef Val, thank you. We're going to have this recipe and all of the others on our website, kjrh.com.